Hey guys, Eugene here from Review Outdoor Gear, and today I wanted to share with you guys an absolute awesome belt that I've recently discovered. This is the Conveyor belt from Arcteryx. Now before I discovered this really cool belt, I've been wearing this one right here, and this is a leather belt that my dad actually made, and I've had it for, probably 10 years now. And I kind of wore it all around town and, for many purposes, not formal and not backpacking. For backpacking, I've had this one right here, which is an absolute horrible belt, because look at that slip on this belt is bad. But I got it with a pair of pants that I got, and I wore this one. And then formally, or like business casual, I'd wear a couple other really cool belts that I have. But this belt that I found, it literally spans all of what I just said in terms of what I can use it for. I can use it backpacking, I can use it for business casual, and I can use it for just everyday around town use. It is an absolutely awesome belt. What I'm going to do for you guys here, I'm going to show you all the details of the belt, show you how it performs, give you some specs on it, talk about the build quality and all of that kind of thing, and then I'll do a little testing with it, show you guys how it holds up, and hopefully I'll be able to convince you that this is like an absolute awesome belt to use for quite a variety of purposes. In this video, there will be a link up there in the information button and down in the description to check it out on Amazon if you want to take a look at it. It's got a bunch of colors available and a bunch of things, so let's check it out now. Well, here's this belt with an outfit that I'd be wearing, kind of around town, commute, work, school type of thing. It looks very nice. This color here specifically is the cast iron color. And again, go to their website or go to Amazon, the link down below. You'll see there's about 12 plus colors available. And I also forgot to mention, guys, this belt is unisex. So you girls watching, this belt is for you as well, if you want it. So let me show you some details of it and kind of talk about the construction a little bit. So I have here also the black version of it, and you can see here the buckle. It's one nice solid piece of aluminum. I think it's a hard anodized, probably an aircraft alloy. It has a nice Arcteryx logo right there, nice and neat, and a very nice cool shape to it. And you know that Arcteryx makes climbing harnesses, and I think they're getting some of their inspiration for this construction from their climbing harnesses. But that, anyway, here you can see they have a little piece of material, very, very strong, tough nylon that wraps around the front. And I think what this is really doing here is it gives some of the friction when you put the belt through there. That's what that is there for. Now, as you go along the belt, it has these really nice, palpable kind of ridges on it, and it doesn't stretch at all. It flexes quite easily, but it does not stretch at all. It is very, very sturdy, and a lot of them have, the stitching, kind of decorative stitching put in. And it's just a very, very nice stitch. I hope you can see that on the video, kind of the detail of it. It just looks really, really beautiful. The attention to detail is really nice. It's a very, very nice, high quality nylon. It does not fray easily. It's just very, very good stuff. And as it goes along here on the other end, we have this bit, which is a nice piece of plastic that holds on both sides of the nylon web. And then we have two really nice grommets there, just for, I think it just makes it look nice. I don't think there's really a use for them per se for those two holes, but it just kind of gives it a cool look. Well, here, guys, again, I wanted just to show you the cast iron one and some of the detail on it. Just look at that. The stitching and everything is really, really precise. The very, very nice logo here, and it just looks really nice. I really like the belt, and I've been wearing this one for several months now without fail. It has not deformed or stretched or anything. And on this side as well, you can just see how nicely everything's stitched in, and it's all very, very neat. You always have the size here. You have the logo here, and it's made in the Philippines. I'm going to measure the belt for you here. So width-wise, all the way along, it's 1.5 inches exactly, which is about 3.7 centimeters. This is the same width, and the length of this is 1.75 inches, which is about 4.5 centimeters. The buckle, in terms of its length this way, is 2.25 inches, which is about 5.6 centimeters. And the width of it here is 2 inches, which is pretty close to about 5 centimeters. Now, on their website, they have 3 different lengths of belt. They have small, medium, and large. The small measures 43 inches, 109 centimeters. Then we have the medium, which from here to here measures at 45 inches, which is 116 centimeters. And then the large measures 49.5 inches from here to here, which is 126 centimeters. Now, the way to know which one's going to fit you, because on the website I see some confusion about people having the fitting is kind of incorrect. Literally just take a tape measure and wrap it around whatever pants you're going to be using or whatnot, and you can literally, so like this one is 43, so I kind of know that it would go, you know, overlap right there, and it would reach right about to here, and that's exactly what I want. So just do that on yourself and you'll know which size you'll need. Well, this belt really holds up nicely with a lot of different things you can put on it. The only complaint I have seen is people mention that it can slip a little bit, but you really gotta, well, let me show you what you gotta do to make it slip, okay? We're gonna start with some light things like this Mora knife, and let's put that on. Well, no slippage there, and it's holding pretty well. I like that. So that's a pretty light item. How about this YAE designed, ROG designed, Bushcrafter from Benchmade. I mean, that hangs on there really nicely. Holds really well. You know, if you're going to be carrying something like that, no problem at all. Okay. Now, if you're going to be carrying a holster or something like that on this belt, here's a 2.5 pound Glock. I mean, that holds on there pretty well. Very sturdy, and you can tighten it up a little bit more. No problem at all. Well, guys, you know, some people say that it has a lot of slipping, and that's, you know, a Glock or a gun like that is kind of light. So I'm gonna try it out here with the obligatory 50-pound Fairbanks weight on this beautiful hook here. I'm gonna require the assistance a little bit here. All right, so there we go. It's on there, and it's not slipping. So, you know, if you want to lug around a 50-pound weight just like that, no problemo. I'm not seeing any slippage there, and it's on there. And there are no mirrors or tricks there. Well, guys, here's the cast iron conveyor belt with a more of a business casual kind of outfit. And this is what I've been saying, that this belt really transcends just the outdoor kind of belt, and you can really put it together with something like this, especially if you have some nice matching shoes like these Merrell barefooting shoes right here, or any other kind of brown, maybe tan shoes. You can see how nicely that looks with that outfit. And let's go here to another outfit, more of an actual outdoor backpacking type of outfit with a backpack. Here's more of an outdoor hiking, backpacking type of outfit with some nylon pants. Again, the belt sits so nicely, very, very nice and tight, nice width, very comfortable, very low profile here on the front and on the sides, and very comfy. I've worn this many times now backpacking and hiking, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually put a pack on and see how it fits and show you guys a little bit about how the hips belt sits on here and how compatible it is with this belt. Well, here I have a pack with a big, nice hip belt, and right here is the key part. You guys can see that it's very nice and low profile, and it sits very nicely underneath this hip belt. And usually you'll get a belt that'll sit under your hip belt for your pants, and you can tighten it pretty well. There we go, and it feels very, very comfy under there. Now, in terms of fitting a pack, I think it's also very important when you actually are putting a pack on. And I wanted to mention to you guys, if you're interested in that, I have a video about fitting an outdoor backpack, and it'll be right here. A link will pop up. Click on that and check it out. It's very important to fit your pack properly. And in that video, I used this horrendous belt, which actually served me quite a while. I took this thing on the West Coast Trail. But the biggest problem on this is how badly it slips. But the key part was the low profile, which we do have here. And it's a very nice low profile belt that is very comfy. Well, hopefully there I've been able to convince you and show you a little bit about the belt, and maybe you learned a little bit about belts today. So if you're interested in this belt, again, guys, check it out. I think it's an awesome belt. I'm very happy with it. If there are any kind of updates or anything new I know about the belt, it will be down in the description, to make sure to check that out. Leave your comments and questions down below. Ask anything you'd like to know about this belt. I hope to hear those, and I'll try to answer those as soon as I can. Thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, remember, praise God for everything He has given us and done for us. This has been Eugene with Review Outdoor Gear, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget the obligatory 50-pounder EDC.